My hair.
All right. I know some of you are going to be jumping on here in a little bit, and if you can't make it because you had to go to bed earlier, or you had other obligations, we wanted to make sure we recorded this so that we could send it to you so that you don't miss out on this. So first thing I'm going to do is just say welcome. We're super excited for you. You have shown some interest in wanting to become silver. Silver is the first rank in Plexus, and I just want to go over why you might want to consider doing this and how to do it, because it's really, really easy to do. So let me just share my screen here real quick with you and get going here. I just got to move this. All right, so I designed this nice little PowerPoint into. Okay, so why should you go silver? First of all, who doesn't want to get their products paid for? That's really what you're here for. I don't know one ambassador that you can talk to that didn't say, I started just to get my products paid for. I'm in the same boat. I had already done network marketing prior to this, so I definitely wanted to get my products paid for because I couldn't afford to continue the second month if I wanted to take them. And I trusted Tracy, and I knew that these products were going to work. So that was just my intent, to just get my products paid for and maybe earn a little extra. And I really did not want to go any further than that, honest to goodness. So first thing, it's easy. I told you I've already done network marketing before. So with Plexus, there is no big buy-in. It is $34.95. There's no inventory. You do not have to have a garage full of stuff. You do not have to have racks full of stuff. You don't have to have anything except your own products. There are no monthly fees. You don't have to pay for your website. You don't have to pay for anything other than your own products in that one-time $34.95 for the year. There's no deliveries. I actually just had a show for a cousin who I was being nice, and I'm not going to say which company it was, but when the stuff came in the mail, I went, are you serious? I have to deliver this stuff? I was so irritated because we just don't have to do that. That's one of the things I love. If I wanted to deliver something, I can, but I do not have to ever. And then there's no cancellation fee. So if you decide, you know what, I'm going to try this for a little while, and then, it's just not the right time for me. It just has to be different time. There is nothing, you're out, except for, if you want to stop the products or whatever, but there's no cancellation fee. Okay. And so I said, obviously the biggest reason people go silver is they want to get their products paid for. An average silver ambassador makes an extra $422 a month. And I don't know who couldn't use an extra $400 a month. That to me is life-changing money. An extra $100, an extra $200. I think of the things that before Plexus, there's no way that my daughter would have been able to do gymnastics, and then both of my kids are in swim lessons. That just wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for me having some extra money to do that. So those are the reasons I feel that you want to go silver. Keely, did you have any other reasons you could think of? No? Okay.
Yeah, going silver is huge. It's the first step, and you're actually putting a commitment down that, okay, I'm going to start sharing these products that are life-changing to people and helping other people. And like Shannon said, it's $34.95, and it's easy to just say the shirt was $34.95, but you're building a business off of less than $35. But just saying that you want to go silver, writing it down, and making it happen. Once you commit to that, it's so much easier. Once you've said it out loud, say it up to your upline, and so that they can help you be silver.
Mm-hmm. We have a ton of resources that we can give you. We have very simple, easy things for you to do. So I just want, in case you are curious or don't know, what does going silver mean? So Keely told you it's the first rank in our company. It's very exciting. I remember still the day I went silver, I was like, hallelujah, yes, So that means 3 ambassadors join your team underneath you, whether they just want the wholesale pricing or they do want to go silver like you do. It doesn't matter, just 3 of those people. You get $100 bonus. So to me, that extra $100 bonus I earned was, let's see, I've been wanting this really cute pair of earrings that I've been putting off because my kids needed A, B, and C. So I'm going to use some of that to buy that. Christmas is coming up. Honestly, who could not use an extra money to buy Christmas presents? Obviously when you go silver, you get your products paid for. And then too, I really want you to realize that these products, this company is truly a gift for people's health. We have tons and tons of testimonials, if you don't have one yourself yet, of people's lives that have been changed by these products. The three of us are on this call because we've had our lives changed by Plexus, not only by the health, but also by the financial side of Plexus as well. So you are going to help three people achieve their health goals that maybe they've never shared with anybody else before, because there are so many people who are silent sufferers. They just don't talk about their health issues on a daily basis. So I want you to think about, if you don't share with your mom or your sister or your brother-in-law or your sister-in-law or your best friend or whoever, you might not even know about the life-changing products that you might be able to offer them. And that thank you is the most amazing thing you've ever experienced, honestly. So how do you go silver? Well, I just talked about contact your immediate inner circle. Who in your immediate inner circle is really going to tell you no? If you just say if you don't have your own testimonial, you don't need one. I started sharing before I even had my products, because all these other people had all these testimonials. I knew these products were going to work. I had no doubt whatsoever. And so I wanted people to be on this journey with me. I think that's a lot of the mistake that people make, is that they want to wait until they have their own testimonial. But I'm here to tell you, I'm a senior Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I did not wait to have my own testimonial before I started sharing. And if you would have told me this 2.5 years ago that I'd be in this position, I would have told you you're nuts. But I just am blessed, thankful, and I'm glad that I didn't wait, because people were following me on my journey. They were watching what I was doing and how I was doing it, what I was posting. And I know 2.5 years into this business, I still have people joining me on this that said, I followed your journey and I want the same journey that you had. Kind of thing. So don't hesitate. So your immediate circle, your friends, your family, your neighbors, invite them to join you on this journey. Just, you just say, hey, I've started these products that are really going to, regulate my blood sugar, really get my gut health in check. And I want you to do this with me. Let's see, what we can do for our own bodies to feel better. Because to me, feeling this great from where I was, I'm sure most of you on here already know my health testimonial, but I don't ever want to go back to feeling as crappy, I'm just going to say, and tired and out of control of myself and the anxiety and all those things. I don't want to go back to that person. And if I can help people, women, men, anybody to feel their best, then why wouldn't I do that? I would be doing a disservice to myself and to these other people if I didn't share about these products. So just ask a couple of your friends and family if they want to join you on this. A lot of them, you don't have to have a testimonial. Just say, hey, I need you to do this with me, and they're probably going to do it with you. Then you're going to make your Franks list. So your Franks list is a list of 100 people, and Franks stands for friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors, your kid connections, and then your service organizations. So think of 100 people, and you might be thinking to yourself right now, gosh, that sounds like a lot of people. It's really not. When you start thinking about it, all the people that you meet on a daily basis is way more than 100. And an average person has over 400 contacts that you don't even realize. So just write down 100. If 100 is too overwhelming for you, write down 50. Just 50 people that you really feel could use these products. And then
the other thing, Shannon, too, is you can print off your Facebook friends. So if you need to visually see your Facebook friends, you can print that off. And we have a video that tells you how to do that really easily. But the biggest thing about people is don't judge people. Like, you don't know what people have going on in their private life, whether it's just constipation and just the BioCleanse could help them. Maybe they are diabetic and they don't want people to know that. So don't judge people, and just reach out. Like, the private messaging is the best way to one-on-one connect with somebody. and just let them know, like, hey, I've been thinking about you and these products, and you've been on my heart lately, and I just want you to know, like, these are some of the things that we have going on with these products. So I was wondering what your thoughts were, if you wanted to watch a video, if you wanted more information.
Mm-hmm. And reaching out can be very simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. And if you are sitting here right now going, well, I don't know anything about the products, guess what? I was in the same shoes as you. I was sharing before I even had them in my hands and knew absolutely nothing about it. And so I relied on my upline. I relied on Tracy to help me through that. And that's what we're here for you. We don't expect you to know everything from the get-go. So use three-way messages with whoever you're talking with in your upline, and let them answer the questions. And all you need to do is say, if Keely and Sheila and I were on a three-way message, and Sheila was my potential, I would just say, Sheila, hey, I wanted to connect you with Keely. She's been in this business a lot longer than I have, and she can help answer any of the questions that you have. So go ahead and feel free to ask any questions that you have about these products. And then Keely would jump in and, say, oh my gosh, congratulations. I'm super excited. What are your health goals? And she will ask the questions to get it going. And then it's also a learning experience for everybody involved too. So utilize those three-way messages, three-way calls. If this is a person who wants to talk on the phone, I've always had way better success talking on the phone, but that's not what I started doing. So don't think that that's something you have to do right off the get-go. But Keely and I are more than able to, Sheila, to talk on the phone if somebody would like to do that instead of just, three-way messaging too. And then I want you to think about your why. Why are you wanting to go silver? Is it just because you want your products paid for? That's a big enough why. That was my why when I started. I was being selfish, and I didn't feel selfish, I guess, because I had just went through like 5 years of pregnancies and giving my body up to my children, which is a blessing. Don't get me wrong, but I had gotten to that point where I was like, I need to do something for myself. So my why was to get myself healthy so that I could be a better mom, a better wife. And then it was to get my products paid for. And that's why I chose to want to go silver, because I wanted that extra money to pay for those products. And that's all your why has to be. If your why wants to get bigger and you want to make an extra, like I said, I want to make $1,000 a month. Jokingly, I said that. By my third month, I was making that $1,000 a month. And so it is whatever you make of it. If you want to just get your products paid for it, that's all you have to do. We're going to support you however you want. If you want to go bigger, we're going to support you on that too. So, Keely, did you want to add something?
No, I was just going to say that, like this process is just like an empowering process. Like once you invest in this company, like you've invested in a family. Like we are one Plexus. We are all about duplication, making things easier for everybody, just pouring so much support into each other, empowering each other, lifting each other up. I love this company and everything that it stands for. I believe in this company, the products, the friendships that I have built. It may not be easy at first until you get the swing of things, but it is so worth it.
Mm-hmm. And if you love to travel, that is one of the many blessings of Plexus, traveling. Keely and I are taking our husbands on a vacation to Orlando that Plexus is fronting the majority of the bill for. And then, I really would love to have a new car, and, that's able to do with Plexus. We get to go to convention every single year. There's Super Saturday where we have overnights, and we have so much fun just being together, hanging out, and it's just a lot of fun. The products obviously speak for themselves. You can research the ingredients. They have been tested. There's clinical studies. There's absolutely no doubt about the ingredients in these products. So please feel free. If you're more curious on that, we have all kinds of resources that you can utilize to look into all of that. So whatever the reason is for you doing this, let that be your why. And then I put on there the Lexi app. So I have a virtual assistant that Plexus has provided for me, and I would love if you are willing to plug you into this Lexi app. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you all of the resources at your fingertips to help you get to whatever you want to do. So I don't want to do it without your permission. So please, if you want me to plug you in, I will. And it's going to be sending you things for you to do. It's completely on your own. And then whoever your sponsor is will be checking in with you on that. I've had great success with it. The people who've done it absolutely love it because all of those resources are right there for them and they do not have to go find anything. So just let me know on that. Now, if you want to go beyond silver and you want to keep going, this is where if you guys were on here, I would kind of stop and kind of, ask and see where you're at. But I'm just going to go through it just real simple to let you know. If you want to go beyond that, then the biggest thing is just know your products. We have shareables tab in our back office. If you haven't seen it, you log into your account, go to tools, and then go to shareables. And there's all kinds of videos on every product. There's information sheets that you can print out on those. And you don't have to know all of the ingredients in them. Okay. I've been in this business for 2.5 years and I don't know every single ingredient in every single product. Like that's just not who I am. Okay. But I can tell you what they do and give you one-liners for products. So that's all really you need to know. Just play around with your back office, know how to find different things. The compensation plan, we get paid 11 different ways. That is amazing. Trust me. The company I used to work for, I didn't make anything. This company, insane, honestly. I feel sometimes I seriously wake up in the morning and go, somebody pinch me because this literally cannot be really happening. And then, like I said, there's lots of YouTube videos you can watch on the compensation plan. And then really it's the power of 3. So I have this graphic on here. If you go silver, okay, so these are these people right here. So here's you if you go silver. So here's 1, 2, 3 people that you've added. And then you help each of those 3 people go silver. Okay, you can see then you will add 9, there's 10, 11, 12 people to your business. Okay. And so it's really just the power of 3, the duplication of 3. That's all it is. People sharing about how great they feel. I already talked about don't wait to have a story, so I'm not going to talk about that again. And then just consistently working your business. So daily IPA. So I put this graphic that's right here, and then I can send you this PowerPoint so that you can look through this, or I can just send you these graphics. It just kind of gives you an idea of what you can do each day as far as your IPA, which IPA stands for income producing activity. So it's reaching out to your potentials. So here's like a daily method of operation you can use, just making sure you're doing your personal post, you're reaching out to 3 to 5 people, watching a training video. What are you reading for your personal development? Here's another sheet that's a little bit even simpler than that, just with your new contacts and following up with people. I'm not going to go into massive detail with this, but just wanted you guys to kind of see that these are some of the tools that we utilize to help us. And really, I work full time. I'm a teacher. I'm a mom. I have 2 small children, and I fit this into my life very easily. So it can be whatever you choose to do. If you're a stay-at-home mom, we have all kinds of stay-at-home moms on our team. If you work full-time, like I said, we have all different walks of life. We have nurses, we have police officers, we have teachers, we have lawyers, we have, oh my gosh, all kinds of people. It doesn't matter what you do. This job is easily able to be fit into your life. It's 15 minutes a day. If you don't have 15 minutes a day extra, I'm sure you probably do. There's times where obviously you can, take your 15-minute break or whatever you have at work and work this one time a day. And that's really all it takes to do. It's not time consuming at all. So did you 2 have anything else that we should add into that?
No, I just want to say, make sure you reach out, and we all have lives, we all have families. So if you need anything, any support, just reach out, because that's what we're here for, just empowering each other and just sharing these products.
And I will tell you, I've gained lifelong friendships through this business, reconnected with people. I mean, I hadn't seen Keely, I hadn't seen you in a very long time, and we talk like daily. Like we have a very strong relationship, friendship that will be forever. Like that's the one thing that every Plexus ambassador will tell you. What's the one thing you didn't expect? And the one thing was the relationships that you would build with people. Like you cannot put a price on that. You can't put a price on the lives that you've changed with this business, and you cannot put a price on the relationships that you've gained with this as well. So we hope that you want to take this step into helping yourself and helping other people. So like she said, just let us know, and we are here to support you with whatever your why is. Thanks.